Hi everyone! So I thought I would document my progression until I become monetized. So I figured each week I will do a video showing my progress and how far I've come from last week, and along with that go over how starting a YouTube channel, even though I'm a small creator, I've learned a lot and I think I've changed a little bit or matured. So I thought we could do more of a chit chat, story time, get to know me kind of video and tell you 5 things that I've learned from creating a YouTube channel. So to first start things off, I've had a YouTube channel since like 2013-14. I just now started recently posting on this platform. I've been wanting to become a creator for a very long time. I bought my first mic years ago wanting to get into this, but then just self-doubt and my confidence wasn't really there, so I didn't. But I really wish I would have started it sooner. So I would like to share the couple things I've learned while posting just a handful of videos. But the first thing I would like to discuss is time. I knew editing was gonna be tricky. I knew filming was gonna be tricky. Talking to the camera is a skill you have to learn along the way. It's definitely, you gotta learn how to walk before you can run. You have to take baby steps to get there, but I guess it just didn't click with me until I actually sat down and started, working my craft. Filming, for me, takes a very long time. I stutter, I get too loud, I say the same things multiple times, so that's why my videos are very choppy sometimes. You may say, just film it over again, just film it over again. It's not necessarily a luxury I can afford at this moment, so maybe in the future I might be able to record over and over again until it's perfectly right, but that's just not an option right now. And filming is the easy part. Editing can take days to make sure your video's perfect, and even then you can still make it better. But I just don't have that luxury to afford an editor, and it is quite fun to edit your own videos, so I may even never have my own editor, but it just takes time, a lot of time. Which brings me to my next point, is skill. Yes, you can always learn and grow on your platform, but at the beginning, watching established creators, they make it look so easy. And when I got into editing, I thought, I always knew it was going to be a little tricky. The things you have to do to accomplish just a very simple visual can be intimidating. I've been experimenting myself and it can get really tricky. So the bigger creators make it look super easy. How they can communicate their point so well to the camera, make their thoughts understandable and clear, and when you're on the other side of the screen producing the content, sometimes you get writer's block. You're just staring at the camera and just completely blanking. And yes, a script does help, but it can only help so much. So it's a skill that you have to definitely practice and over time get better at, but it can give you a little bit of self-doubt. So I've been watching a lot of videos on here on how to produce and make more quality videos. But even then, even if you're given all the tools, it's really still hard to put those puzzle pieces together. So bear with me, it is a learning process and I'm still working out the kinks. Which brings me to my next point, is you have to have fun with the content you're making. Because if you're just making content just to get clicks and views and subscribers, which is awesome, that's what you want, if your heart isn't in it, you're gonna get burnout real fast. I pretty much dedicate a whole day or days to film and edit. And if you're not having fun, you will probably just scrap all of this and never touch it again because you're gonna have so much resentment towards it. So it's you have to find what you enjoy, so your niche. But don't pick one that's just gonna make you hate this in the long run. Especially if your goal is the same as mine, where I want to be monetized. I do want to make this a full-time career at some point. It's fun, it's just a very demanding job, which, I mean, all jobs are demanding, but when you are your own boss, you have to have good time management skills, or you're just gonna end up just wanting to do it later, or I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it next week, and then the next thing you know, it's been a year and you haven't done anything. So you gotta enjoy it to where you want to do it and keep doing it. Like, I will like lay in bed thinking of new ideas and get like twitchy because I'm like, I want to edit, like I want to be doing this. So, and the next point is very similar to the last one I was just speaking about, is like finding your niche. I've watched a lot of videos on how to, like I said previously, improve your channel, tips and tricks, and so on, so on. Some creators say find your niche and like buckle down kind of, and then some creators say have a niche but also have like sub niches, I guess, where you may focus on beauty but like you might have like a subset of reactionary content or information and like tutorials or something. Lately I've been just kind of, some say don't do this and then some say do this, but I've just been kind of like making just a variety of things and seeing like what people enjoy, what people don't, and you know, so on, so on. So I'm still really unsure about that part because I'm getting mixed signals, and I'm just gonna do whatever. As long as I enjoy it, because if you don't, it's just gonna eat away at you. And I know I've been rambling a lot, and sometimes when I talk I get scattered brain and I just will talk about all these different points. But this brings me to my very last point, in having thick skin. I hate that term, it just sounds disgusting, but the fridge in my garage just turned on, so I hope you can't hear that too much. But you gotta be a little bit more tough when it comes to criticism. A little backstory on me. When I was young, right out of high school, I worked as a barista until COVID shut the business down. And I've had my fair share of customers working in coffee. So I've had my own fair share of like events where I had to learn how to handle certain clients. I'm kind of well versed in this already, and you will get haters no matter what you do. Everyone has an opinion, which that is totally fine. Variety is the spice of life. I'm glad not everyone likes the same thing because this world would be very boring. But I'm not one to go out of my way to make people feel uncomfortable or disrespected or disrespectful. I'm just not one of those people that will go out of my way to hurt someone else that doesn't deserve it. It's really weird being, well, I guess thrusting yourself out into this environment where people will just be mean because they can. And you have to kind of think about it this way, like, you know, hurt people hurt people. And I know it's a really big cliche, the saying is, but it's true. You just have to remember that these people are strangers to you. They don't know the real you. They don't pay your bills, so why are you gonna let them dictate your life? If I would have started my YouTube channel when I wanted to, mean comments would have probably destroyed me. I probably wouldn't have lasted very long because I was a very timid and self-conscious person. But now, as more of a matured adult, I only value opinions of people that I respect. And if I don't respect you, I will not give your opinions values, if that makes sense. I won't change myself to fit the narrative of others because I would have to be billions of different people and I am physically not capable to do that. So if you like me, awesome. If you don't, I am sorry. I'm sure there's someone else out there for you that you enjoy. But to conclude, my thoughts on this is don't give the trolls fuel. Some constructive criticism is always welcomed. I want to be someone that people enjoy and look forward to watching. When someone is being rude just for the sake of trying to hurt your feelings, you have to remember that it's not personal. So the other half of this video, I will document my progression. So I'll move myself to the corner of the screen and do like screenshots to show you where I'm currently at right now and see if I can't make those numbers higher. So currently I am at 233 subscribers at the time of filming, 145,000 views in total, and 948 watch time hours. So I've been on YouTube for about like a month and a half. On average, my videos do better than what I was expecting starting out. I was only expecting like 2, 3, 4, 10 maybe views per video, but they vary quite a bit. Oh, and just in case you didn't know, I have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in order to become monetized. So I guess that's all I really can show you right now, unfortunately. I wish there was more to look at, but like I said, I just kind of started, so there's not too much for me to talk about yet. But like I said in the beginning of the video, I plan on doing these weekly. I'm not exactly sure the time frame, probably closer to like Thursday, Friday, kind of like give it a whole week and show you my progression, and hopefully one day this channel can be monetized. Sorry, I forgot to add, you have to have the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in a full calendar year, so 365 days. I guess that's it, which is a shame because I love talking to the camera. But I will definitely see you next time, and just stay safe out there. Bye guys!